the Mississippi River, and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, Houston. They're seventh best in the conference.
And I think for the Rockets, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, early injuries held the Pelicans back. But Coach Alvin Gentry said the leadership on this team kept it together. And when we did get Zion, there was no jealousy. If anything, they wanted him to be more aggressive. For a rookie to hear that from a bunch of veterans, it shows their high character. Guys?
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play, when to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Wall. Taj Gibson is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Porter. And it's House. And at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the center. Ingram wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Ingram's got the first 3 points tonight for the Pelicans. Ball against Ball. Here's House. And he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it goes down 2 points.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Wood. Ingram's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Gibson with it. Now defended by Adams. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Yeah, you know, this is the totality of Gibson's game. I mean, he's a guy who takes on everybody when he's looking to score.
to Adams. Passes to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Adams. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte. Here's Gibson. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Good from Gibson.
Taj Gibson is a solid role player, really one of the best we have. A good rebounder and defender with a soft touch from the mid-range and can score without having plays called for him.
And both free throws good from Gibson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what
a dunk!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Wood with the block. Here's Wall, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Ingram, the good-looking shot from the wing.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
He was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And here are the Rockets now. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. House the pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Got a piece of it. And here comes House, leading the fast break. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Williamson looking it over. Pass the ball to the middle. Here's Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Goes up off the inbound. Yes, that goes in. Porter's got 6.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Ball, the bounce pass. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The shot by House is no good. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And, you know, you've got to honor Bledsoe's mid-range J. I mean, he's consistent at knocking it down from there.
Now here's Wall. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Ball kicks to Adams. Ingram outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 7 points in the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Wall. Here's Porter. Another miss by Houston.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
The 3, Bledsoe connects from three-point range. Bledsoe's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pelicans. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Porter. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And they pick up 2.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Houston with a big group substitution here. David Nwaba is checked in for Christian Wood. Gordon comes in for Daniel House. Green, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. Gordon kicks to Gibson. From deep. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
He doesn't hit that one. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
Guarded by Augustine. Here's the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rockets trail by 6. Robbed up there for Green. An emphatic LU jam.
Tell you what, you give him room to take off, and he will posterize you. You'll be in a picture that you don't want to be in.
Hart kicks to Ingram. Here's Hayes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Gordon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
Pelicans leading by 4. The dish to Ingram. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. In third, the Pelicans.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
A free throw drops for Augustine.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experience, calming effect veteran he is.
Now here's Hayes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gibson's got 6.
And you know what? I think if you hit Gibson, you got to really wrap him up and whack him because he's good at scoring through contact.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And so it's New Orleans with it after Eric Gordon hit the 3.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Gordon. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Here's Mwaba. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off the back rim, no good. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Boy, when Green is attacking like this, guys, he's a fun player to watch. Just clear out of the way.
Pelicans trail by 3. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hart. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Gibson. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Hart. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Rockets trail by 3. Down low. Here's Green. Here's Clemens. No good from outside. The Pelicans shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
They've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Clemens. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got his third basket of the night.
Well, he is a volume three-point shooter, and when you look at Green, he's dangerous from that three-point line.
And finish off by Hernangomez.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the three ball, the long-range shooting.
Rockets trail by 5. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Hayes. He's out there with Hernangomez. And it's Hart in at the 2-guard spot. Hart, no good.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
There's McLemore. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Mwaba. Kicks it out to Gordon. The 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Clemens. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Gordon. The 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Hart the pass to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Here's Wood. 26 points for him last game against the Utah Jazz.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
A 3-pointer off the mark. The Rockets trail. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Clemens. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Timeout.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Alexander Walker passes to Williamson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, House. Pelicans with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williamson, and he drops it in from the low post. Williamson's got 6 points.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
That one goes in, and the Rockets lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Got a piece of it. And it's the Rockets on the break. McLemore with the ball, and That one's good by Porter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Here's Clemens, covered by Williamson. Houston moving the ball around. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these squats.
Back to Ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Clemens passes to Porter. 13 feet away. Again, the Rockets score.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Bledsoe and the jam by Bledsoe.
Yeah, you know, at times Bledsoe can just be a guy who takes over games with his scoring.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Clemens. Pass to Wood. And Adams sends it back. Here's Alexander Walker. Up the floor. Offensive rebound. No good from Bledsoe.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Snatched up. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Rockets leading by 4 to the wing on the left. Here's McLemore. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The pass to Williamson. Back to Bledsoe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Because of his strength and his athleticism, he kind of burrows his way inside and gets contact because he's looking for it. No fear from Bledsoe there.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Houston leading by 4. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
chance to check out stats for Eric Bledsoe.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Here's Ingram. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Porter against Ingram. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the right side. Three-pointer Augustine. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 9. Left side, Ball. Mr. Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Taj Gibson picks one up. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back
and
in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Puts one up from 19. Wall's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 7. A pull-up. Hart, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Gibson down low. Covered by Williamson. No good from Gibson. And the dunk by Williamson.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Pass to Augustine. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Augustine's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston. Pass to Williamson. Back to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing. I mean, penetrating, probing, finding his way, looking to get close to the bucket. That's when he's at his best.
And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Eric Gordon on the wing. Houston moving it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rockets have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans trail by 8. Guarded by Augustine. Here's Nwaba. He's got 5. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Drops in the tray. Gordon's got 13.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, I like the determination of Ingram. I mean, maintaining control on the drive despite the obvious contact.
Here's Wall. Offensive rebound, Gibson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And how about the numbers here for Eric Gordon? He's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distraction and get back to being the star that he is.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zion Williamson. And both free throws good from Gibson. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hart. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
For New Orleans, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
You know, Hart helped Villanova win its second championship in school history. He was instrumental in that great championship run the Wildcats had back in 2016.
Three-pointer Augustine, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Ingram outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Gordon. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. The Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Hornets. Ingram outside. Here's Hayes. That shot missing. Great D that time from Gibson. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Mwaba. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Mwaba's got 4 points now in the quarter. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the pass to Hart. Drills it from outside.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside, Wall. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Uncovered. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
A big-time effort for Eric Gordon, providing a lot of energy for Houston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Eric Gordon taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and the Rockets, a playoff team for the last 8 seasons. Superstar talent, but to this point they've been unable to reach their goal of an NBA championship.
Listen, even though I've been there 6 times before, not easy to do.
Thank you for the reminder, by the way.
Only one team, I'm not reminding you, I'm just letting you know. Only one team out of 30 can make it. They've had their chances, just has to come together.
Well, at times, I felt like it was right there for the taking. But they're still working to get over that mountaintop. I'm not sure if they're going to get over it.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. It probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at the Rockets. All out there with Porter. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's House, and it's small forward. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Pass to Bledsoe. Tries again. He can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Here's Augustine, and it's good, 2 points. Augustine's got 13 points.
Guys, Augustine's so good at staying under control on these difficult finishes. Great focus from the veteran.
Adams taking his time here. Ingram outside. The three, Bledsoe. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game.
Got to be a boon for Bledsoe's confidence when he knocks this down. And he needs to do that more often, in my opinion. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Bull with a wide open look. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
The Rockets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
East side. Shot.
And he hits the first of 3.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Christian Woods checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Ingram outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Houston leading by 10. Wall looking for an opening. And Wall slams it home.
You know, one of the things I like about Wall is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Adams dishes to Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Taj Gibson picks one up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And that one falls for Ingram.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
Both free throws good for Ingram. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Williamson, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible. We'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets making a change here. McLemore is checked in. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Porter against Bledsoe. Porter passes to McLemore. Houston moving it around. Right wing. Here's Wall. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Bledsoe for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Woods got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it to Wall. On the wing, Porter. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And it's Ingram missing. Houston leading by 11. Here's McLemore. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And that's now 9 points for Ben McLemore.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
And that one's good. House.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Williamson double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
And here's Wall outside. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Goes up. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Bledsoe, superb in transition. Strong, quick, always in attack mode, and he attacks with purpose.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Brandon Ingram. Averaging about 26 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Here's Green, rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Green, no luck. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Williamson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Alexander Walker passes to Adams, and the basket is good. And now just a 4-point Houston lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's blocked.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Big hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Clemens passes to Wood. Over in the corner, Green. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Josh Hart in for Lonzo Ball. David Nwaba is checked in for Houston. Pass to Wood. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wood. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Steven Adams. And a change for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Hart. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And it's Gordon missing. New Orleans is gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The pass to McLemore. Sinks the triple. McLemore's got 12. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Wood against Ingram. Tipped away. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And here's Hayes. Lets the three fly. Eric Gordon with the rebound. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. And it's blocked. And here we go. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Over in the corner, Wood. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Hart the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
1:52 left to play in the third. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Clemens. Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Wood. Three-pointers off the mark. And here's the break. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a three-point Pelican lead.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
There's the lob to the hoop. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. Second, the Pelicans.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now.
Yeah, you talk about their points per game. Definitely not elite, but in the upper echelon. And when you play good defense, sometimes that's enough. The fans love the top scoring teams, but really it's all about balance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Taj Gibson's checked in for Wood, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Ben McLemore. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Rockets. 1:19 left in the third. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Hart, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No problems knocking that one down. Porter's got 13.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. And it's Houston on the break. Gibson leading the charge. Basket good. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, it's a bonus to have big men who pass it like this. Gibson, solid instincts there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. And he knocks down the first one.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. And a change for the Rockets. John Wall's checked in for David Mwaba. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Rockets trail. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer Augustine, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight.
Augustine has great range, in the gym range, and if you're not up on him on the catch, he's going to make you pay.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here's Wall. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Rockets on top. They're up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hart in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And for the Rockets, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Gordon. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. Hart, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Augustine, that's good.
And that quick trigger of Augustine, not giving the defense any chance to block the shot off the pass.
And there's the pass to Williamson. And here is Ingram, guarded by Porter. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Williamson. Williamson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Rejected by Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
Pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And Gibson kicks to Wall. Second chance effort and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gibson. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for New Orleans. The Rockets also changing it up. Christian Wood comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Green in for Augustine. So he gets them both. Here's Hart. Pass to Williamson. Bounce pass Ingram. And the dunk by Williamson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Wall. It's tipped.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Wall. He kicks it to Gibson. From deep, Green hits the three-point bomb.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that ball.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming. it for.
For three, Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 8th assist in the game. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing here by 8. Kicks to Porter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
Pelicans leading by 5. Passes it to Williamson. And that one, good. Williamson's got 15 points here in the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. I mean, his jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, lethal.
And Wall kicks to Wood. Off target with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Here's Hart, covered by Wall. Hart kicks to Bledsoe. Sweet little floater. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
One shot.
Pelicans leading by 5. Ball with it to the paint. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Bledsoe against Porter. Over Bledsoe. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Adams with the slam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now Wall. Over in the corner, Green. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Bledsoe against Porter. Pass to Williamson. Kept alive. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Bledsoe. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Bledsoe's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Inside, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That's good from Wall. Both shots good from the stripe. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Porter passes to Wall. The pass to House, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 4. Ball dishes to Ingram. Ball with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Ball's got it. The fast break chance, and finished off by Porter.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Hayes is checked in for Williamson. Here's Bledsoe. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
And Bledsoe with the stuff.
You know, Bledsoe is not a big guy, but he's got big boy strength. He's a powerful combo guard and can convert through contact.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Porter. Ball's knocked loose. Hayes with the steal. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for House. And so he hits both. New Orleans in the lead. Bledsoe passes to Hayes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Wall, good.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Now the pass to Ingram. Fires top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Ingram's got 35 in the game. Wall dishes to Porter. Back to Wall. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
That one from long range. Wall's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Ball kicks to Adams. Ingram outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, when Ingram is in attack mode, it forces the defense's hand, literally. Good job drawing the foul.
And that one falls for Ingram. Both free throws good for Ingram. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Now here's Ingram. Bledsoe for 3. Rebound by John Wall. Rockets trail by 5. To the inside, Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Gibson loves coming through for his team when they need him to.
Bledsoe looking it over. Pass to Hayes. Over Porter. The shot's good from Hayes. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Timeout called the Rockets. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And here's Porter. Out to the wing. Outside House. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rockets trail by 5. Here's House. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And so House nails both of them.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Ball, the pass to Adams. Dishes it to Ingram. Here's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Inside. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now the Pelicans on the break. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's perfect from the line this time.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Ingram passes to Adams, makes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Wall draws the double. Wood finds Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Ingram drawing the double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is New Orleans. Outside ball. Bledsoe for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Houston the other way now. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. From deep. No good from Bledsoe.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 3-point game.
That is the killer instinct of Eric Bledsoe. When the game is up for grabs, he seizes it.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
To the middle. Count it!
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Wall dishes to Gibson. A 3. And no good. Here's Ball. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.